Hello, once again, Star Wars Unboxing fans. Welcome to another episode of Darth Tuba Star Wars Unboxing Show. I'm your host, Darth Tuba, and we are unboxing a lot of eBay unboxings today. What specifically are we unboxing? Well, if you recall back on an episode maybe a week ago, I showed you a kind of a checklist that I'm working on of all movie characters seen in every Star Wars film and whether or not they have figures. Why am I doing this? Well, as I said on that episode, I am creating a database basically because I'm looking for a way for me to reduce the amount of collection I have to really just indicate movie characters. Television characters too, which, by the way, that encompasses about 90% of the figures that they've created. But I'm looking to maybe try to consolidate a little bit. And as a result of that, I am, just trying to gather up some data. Now, this is like a long process, folks. This is not something that I'm looking to do like this year. I have my Star Wars sales once a year, twice a year, but they only are a minimal amount of things compared to what I have in the collection. So it's going to take a long time for this to happen. And I still collect, one of the things I'm collecting is the vintage collection. So I was updating where I was placing the vintage collection and how I had it displayed. Right now I have it pretty much just, kind of hanging on the wall or hanging in the rafter in order, right? Well, when I was doing that, while I was kind of conducting this database and putting it together and then, just reorganizing the collection, I realized there were figures that I never got. Some of them I didn't get because I didn't realize that they were VC. Some of them I didn't get because I think I put an order in and they were canceled on me and I forgot. So whatever the case may be, over the course of the last 5 or 6 years, there's a handful of figures here and there that got away from me. So, gotta love eBay. I was able to very easily acquire them for not a lot of money. About what they cost, maybe a few dollars more, but nothing too crazy. So, we are going to do this. So I want to do my unboxing here. So we're going to start with this baby right here. And I got to say, all 5 of these eBay sellers did an amazing job. I'm not gonna give them all verbal credit unless it's a company. If they give me some stuff like from a company, this was from, and again, these were not sent to me like as gifts or anything to review or anything. These are all purchased by me with my own money, and this is Alliance Collectibles. Floral Park, New York. So Alliance Collectibles, looks like they have a alliancecollectibles.com. They were cool enough to send me a little sticker, which I love. So that'll go over here. And this one and it was well packaged. Ooh, this one's really nice. They have a little card on the back and everything. All right, so we have some bubble wrap here. Oh my God, it's amazing how fantastic these are. This is the Stormtrooper number 231, VC 231 Stormtrooper. Believe it or not, I did not have this one, which is a later one, right? 231, what are we're talking about? It's hard to find the year on these, but 2022. So this is only last year, 2 years ago. So it's a beautiful card. They did a nice job. Really, really well done. So again, you can find, if you're looking to replenish your collection, that's a great way to do it. So, all right. Now this one, no, they did not send it like this. This is how it came in the box with bubble wrap on either side. So, and packing peanuts. So they did an amazing job. This is how Walmart likes to send it. But again, they did not put a name on here. So this is Scout, Trooper, and Grogu, number VC 289. Okay, and this is one. Now, again, these are ones that I thought I ordered, but it's possible that I didn't, in the thinking that, sometimes I place an order if I think, like, this is one that might have come with a speeder bike, maybe not. So it's hard to tell for sure. But I just wanted to have one in the card. So there he is, VC289. And by the way, this is unpunched. Generally speaking, with the unpunched ones, I do put them in a star case just because I want to keep the unpunched ones unpunched, so why punch them if you don't really need to. So this is good. It's hard to see poor Grogu. He's kind of trying to get him there. He's like sticking his head out. Sorry for the glare. He's like sticking his head out there. So cool. All right. Very good. 3 more. Okay, this one is from, this is from Galactic Hut. Galactic Hut. I don't know if it's a storefront, but it is, they did a nice job with this one as well. This is Clone Trooper 501st Legion from the Clone Wars. But, you know, I believe for the most part, the VC collection, the vintage collection, they tend to, VC 240. Yeah, there was they tend to be more realistic looking. But, and I think, you know, the funny thing is that so many of these are repacks, but I just love, you know, again, I've said it on many, many episodes. I love the racing stripe, vintage look. I love the Clone Wars or Mandalorian or Rogue One or whatever the naming situation changes that Hasbro designed. I think that's really cool. It's a throwback to the 70s. So I love the vintage collection. I will say, and give it a moment here, I've given my thoughts about collecting. However, I will say that at the time of this recording, late January, Hasbro just had a fan stream, and they announced a whole bunch of new vintage collection figures, many of which are, just clever ways to do repacks and repaints. And there haven't been a lot of new figures, which is disappointing. But I also understand that it's a business, and they're struggling, and people aren't buying toys, and we collectors don't make up the huge market. So I get it as well. I get that side of it as well. I'm hoping that they actually take a break from vintage collection, maybe switch over to retro collection full time for a little while. See if they can drum up some more excitement about it rather than keep releasing the same thing over and over again. That I don't think a lot of kids are buying them as much as they used to. Any figures, I think they're more into other things. I think video gaming and Roblox and things and Lego. Lego seems to have its hand in the market forever. So, but what they do create is a work of art, and I absolutely love it. And VC 240, Clone Trooper 501st. All right, 2 more. This one, did they give me a name? Empire Toys. This is Empire Toys. Okay, this is the Boba Fett Morak VC 252. I have no idea. These are figures that I swear I ordered, but they have not arrived, and it's way past when they were due. This is a year ago. Approaching 2 years ago. So why we didn't get these figures, I don't know. I mean, I did get a retro version of this, but I didn't get the actual vintage collection one. So he's got the realistic face sculpt. I just rewatched Boba Fett. I can't complain, guys. It's just fun for me. I'm just loving the attention to detail on different characters and the world building and all the different things. I just love it. I mean, people complain about the Vespas and the mods and this and that. I'm like, oh, I don't know. It's just part of the world, But I love it. I think it's great. Another thing that I think that is happening that is affecting collecting, which I'm actually very excited about, is the how we say creative license that fans are doing with 3D printing and making their own custom figures and play sets and things like that. I think that's a really cool thing, and I think that it's something that's going to evolve into something very different in the future. And maybe Hasbro sees that too. Maybe there are things in the works to make that more of a. Maybe they're trying to figure out ways to make that a consumer-based thing as opposed to a fan crafting thing on their own. Maybe they're trying to figure out ways to do it. All right, our last one. Our last one is from. It's an individual name. I don't want to say in any individual. Oh, wait. Well, this person has a business card. It's called www.rawstarwars.com. I like this business card. That's really cool. And he was nice enough to give me a few stickers too. rawstarwars.com. There's a nice little. I gotta look up this website. And there's a little Vader sticker. You gotta tell me, guys, where you get these stickers made, or do you make them yourself? That's really cool. All right. And we have, yes. We have Admiral Pit, who's got a funky, this is VC 270, and he's got the funky tilted hat a little bit. Yeah, I couldn't believe I didn't have this figure. I looked and looked and looked, and I just didn't have it. So I think sometimes what ends up happening sometimes is that I might put in an order and it just gets canceled. You know, maybe they pre-ordered too many, and I was too late to the party, and they just canceled it. I don't know. I can't be 100% sure. All I do know is that I did not have this one in the collection. I have it now, and I'm one of my favorite characters. I always loved it. It's the only, think about it, excuse me, the only Imperial to survive 2 movies. Well, 1 movie, and then he made it into the next movie, and then, unfortunately, that was it. By the way, if you've never read the From a Certain Point of View, the short stories that talk about all the characters around the main characters, throughout episode 4, 5, and 6, the Return of the Jedi one I'm in the middle of now, and there's a great story about this character that just kind of what goes through his mind as he's watching the A-Wing, you know, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it, crash through the Super Star Destroyer, and he's diving into the thing. Yeah, this is a great, interesting story. But anyway, there he is. Again, they do a great job. I mean, I don't think they can do as good of a job with looking at 2D imagery from 30, 40, 50 years ago as they can now when all the actors just get a face scan, and then it looks amazing. So really, really cool stuff. So 5 figures that have now, I don't want to say completed my collection, but I will say have completed my collection of VC figures that I either have completed, have them all, or I am in the process of ordering them. Of course, there could, you know, in 10 years' time or in 5 years' time, I might do another episode just like this where I order 5 more figures that just somehow didn't arrive. But I do my best to order them because I love the vintage collection. And I do kind of hope that maybe they take a break. Just because, you know, we're at 300 figures. I don't know how many more plus. You know, we're 306, 307, 308. I'd love them to stop. Maybe 325. That'd be a good one, Hasbro. Take a break. Take 10 years off. And then maybe consider if you want to redo it, start from scratch, or whatever. Who knows? But anyway, that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit the notification button, do all other stuff. Check me out on Instagram and Twitter. X. And thank you to Red 5 Network for supporting the channel. Check out all the other content on Red 5 Network. Until next time, folks, may the Force and the toys be with you.